Okay, in this video we're going to add several set of beams in this direction to kind of make it like a waffle slab. But we don't have to, first of all, add each and every beam, draw in each and every beam. We just need to know the center spacing and the size. Second thing, we don't want to use a rectangular beam, we have to use a wedge shaped beam. So I'll go to BM, or I'll go to beam system. A beam system means wherever you're drawing a beam, if it's several set of beams, we use beam system instead of one individual beams. So again, in architecture, no, in structure, we have beam system, and it says that what beam do you want. We'll go edit type here. We'll come back to this in a bit, but since we don't have a wedge beam loaded here, I'll go to structure again, go to beam or BM, and I'll load my, go to edit type, load, and I'll use this beam, the wedge shaped beam. Okay, so it's already loaded. There are so many sizes. There is the slab thickness, there is the width at the top, the height, all of that is there, but I'll just let it be for now. You can have a taper left, taper right, you can have one-sided tapering also, but we are tapering on both sides symmetrically. And for 10 meter, I'll use a 400 deep beam because span by 25. So the depth is 400 and 200 is the width, which tapers to 120. So we'll see how that works. This is the beam that we have added, but we're not adding it individually. As I said, we're going to structure, we're going to beam system, and here I'm going to go for my joist, which is 200 into 400 beam type. Okay, now this requires two things. One is automatic beam system, which means that you have to select a support to create a beam system parallel to that support, or I can go to a sketch beam system. Let's go to sketch beam system. What you need to do is two things: the boundary line, our boundary is this, and our beam direction. So first time we'll do this in this direction, second time we'll do the same exercise with this direction. So the boundary line is these four lines. So I'll go to this, my normal line, and I'll draw a quick boundary. It should always be a pink line in a loop. If it's not in a loop, it's a problem. So that's my boundary line. My beam direction is this. Okay. The spacing you could decide, let's say 500 for now. Okay. And let's see what happens if I click OK. We have all these beams. We can go and delete each of these, but I'm not doing that right now. What I'll do is we'll just look at the section. So section tab is here. I'll click here and I'll make a section, and then my section tab opens up here, and I'll go here and I'll see, and this is what it looks like. Now of course there is no slab, so don't worry, but this is our beam. Now it says 200 by 400, so I will just use di command for distance. Now this is 280, and I think 120 it takes for slab, so I think it's fine. We just have to add the slabs now, but before that we'll quickly add the other direction as well. So again, going to structure, beam system, beam sketch. I'll use the boundary line, and I'll make the same boundary again for a new beam system. Make sure you select the insides. Okay, and then the beam direction, line, and this direction. Okay, now you click OK. Spacing is 500, all of that is fine, fixed distance, and it should make a beam in the other direction as well. Okay, now you have to delete all this. What you can do is select all of this. Now there are multiple things selected. There's a section line selected, there are beams selected, joist selected, a lot of things selected. If you want to extract one thing, I can go to filter, and I can only select the tags which I don't want right now. This is one way to kind of filter out selections. I'll click and I'll delete this, so I don't need to see all of that. And now our 3D kind of looks like this. We already have some sort of a waffle in place. The only thing left is adding a slab.